everyone, and thanks for tuning in to Smash Factor TV once again. My name's Natalie Adams. With today's tip, we're going to have a look how to play out of a dreaded divot. So you've hit a great tee shot down the fairway and ended up rolling into a divot that someone hasn't replaced. So first thing to do with this is not panic. It's not as difficult as it may seem. Yes, the ball's a little bit lower than the surface, but it's not too difficult to play from. All we need to do is change a few things at setup and then use your usual swing, and you should find that you get a really crisp connection between the club and the ball, and you can still make the green from that position. So basically we need to hit down a little bit more on this shot. We don't want to hit the ground before we hit the ball, so we must get the club head moving downwards as it goes through the ball, and we want to get the low point of that swing to be just beyond the ball, which would give us a really crisp connection with the ball rather than us hitting the ground first. So things we want to do: we're going to play the club that you would need for the distance to the green. Once you've set up with your normal position, just push the ball slightly further back than you would normally have it for that club. So I'd move it back about an inch in your stance, and then from that position, with that ball slightly further back in the stance, just ensure that you get the hands ahead of the ball. So just push the hands slightly towards the target, and you'll probably find that the handle of the club is pointing towards your left pocket. So that's a good indicator. Don't have it pointing towards the zip on your trousers. Get it towards your left pocket so your hands are forward. And I would set slightly more weight on your front foot. So if you're a right-handed player, I'd be getting maybe 65% of your weight on your left foot. Now, having the weight forward and the hands forward and having the ball back a little bit more, it's going to really encourage us to have a descending blow, because we're going to have a slightly steeper swing from that setup position. So we want to use the wrists on the backswing, because again, using the wrist will encourage us to get a more upright swing. But with those changes to setup, it should really help, and we'll get a really crisp connection. You can see there, I've clipped the ball first before the turf. I've hit down, I have hit into the ground, but after I've struck the golf ball. So the ball's popped up really well out of that divot. It's not too much of a problem to play from there. If you use those changes to your setup, it's a game-changing golf tip.